in the room. I hear you. Now let me hear you lift your voice and say, power! Woo! Whatever you need is up in here. We just talked about it, didn't we? We just talked about it. Somebody has lost a mother. Somebody has lost a father. Somebody has lost a job. But we are surrounded with people who can help to keep us encouraged. Clap it up for your neighbor next to you. Have you introduced yourself to your neighbor yet? They all reach out and say, hi, I'm Gladys. I'm Peter. Yeah, that sounds real good. I love that buzz in the room. I love that buzz in the room. Do me a favor and put your phones on silent. Please do that. Let's take a time and do that right now. You don't have to turn them off. Just put them on silent. And then if you happen to take any pictures, please share them with Bright Star Community Outreach, #Power. Would you do it? Yeah, we're glad to be in the room today. You want to start with a bingo? I knew that would wake y'all up. But before we do that, we are going to go to a commercial. And we asked everyone if you would keep your voice down low because there may be somebody in the room. As a matter of fact, there's a couple people I met today that have never been here before. So we are going to be on our best behavior for our new Power family, right? Now, you may not know who the new people are, but just clap it up for everybody one more time. Clap it up, clap it up. We're going to a commercial. We'll be right back.
My friends, you gotta share this with every pastor you know. Please do it right now. Chris Harris here, and I'm back to share something I'm super excited about. We've officially launched our first ever Turn Model Replication Cohort. And let me tell you, it's already something special. Faith and community leaders from across the country have been asking, PCH, how did you start Bright Star Community Outreach? How did you get hospitals, philanthropists, and foundations to donate tens of millions of dollars to your community-based organization? How did you recruit executives to sit on your board and partner with your vision? Harris, when will you start teaching others how to do what you've done? How can I replicate in my city what you've accomplished in Chicago? Well, family, you challenged me and I have answered. Our first group of leaders came ready to grow, to lead, and to be stretched. But we're already seeing the results. One of our participants said, this experience not only changed how I lead, it completely changed me. Another participant even secured new funding directly tied to what they learned in this experience. For 12 consecutive weeks, our participants are being poured into by myself, our staff, trusted partners, and top-tier industry experts. We don't claim to know it all, but we've built a strong network of faith-based, philanthropic, and nonprofit leaders who are willing to take this journey with you. Now, you know I don't play about good work, and this cohort experience is no different. Each week, we dig deep into the books and principles that shaped my leadership. This isn't reading for inspiration alone. This is a pathway to transformation. Every session connects real-world strategies like trauma-informed leadership, sustainable systems, effective program design, and strong partnerships, helping you lead with clarity, confidence, and capacity. And wait, pastors, leaders, we even went further. We've provided a template letter that you can use to request your organization or sponsor to invest in your participation. Because the truth is, your community needs your leadership. Listen, despite what some of the headlines are saying, Chicago is thriving. And much of that progress comes from faith and nonprofit leaders who refuse to sit on the sidelines. Now it's your turn to lead transformation where you are. Whatever you do, don't believe the hype. Funding is available, and I want to teach you how to get it. Replicating our work is possible, and I want to show you how to do it. So go right now to brightstarcommunityoutreach.com. Click the Turn Replication link that is right there and register today. Trust me, this is the moment that you want to say yes. So don't let this second train leave without you. Let's all get to work.
My CEO, Pastor Chris Harris. Always on the cutting edge of whatever means community is being built. Clap it up for him one more time. We are so thankful for our funders. We're thankful for Northwestern Medicine and for U Chicago Hospital and United Way Metro and Cigna and Bright Star Community Outreach, who stay right out front no matter what the cost to make sure our community is represented and heard. Can you clap it up for those funders and for your friends in the community, Bright Star Community Outreach? Well, listen, I told some people earlier we had a wonderful first-time presenter that was going to come and be here with us called P.O.W.E.R. P.O.W.E.R they are a healthcare, like a bus that comes into our community that does away with the barrier of no transportation. Anybody ever needed to go to the doctor but just didn't have a ride? You're trying to go get a service for yourself and for your health, but you just didn't have a way to get here. So P.O.W.E.R Mobile Clinic was supposed to be here today, but she had an emergency. But I'm so thankful I got a room full of friends who can come out in the clutch and help us out. Why don't you clap your hands for my friends? Miss Beulah Brent is here. Come on up, Miss Beulah. Y'all know Miss Beulah. Give it up for her. Miss Kimberly Miles from Versity is here. Come on up, Kimberly Miles. Come on up, LaToya Hinton Howery. Come on. Y'all know these ladies. Clap it up for some beautiful black women. Look at this. They didn't even know they was going to get asked today. But I'm so thankful that if you love what you do, you don't need a lot of prompting. You can speak on it at any time. Y'all remember when y'all fell in love for the first time? Your whole family was sick of hearing about him. Was sick of hearing about her, but you just loved them so much that you could speak on it at a drop of a dime. And I love these ladies because they came through for me today in a clutch. Can you clap it up for my friends? All right. Miss Beulah, there goes your mic right there. Kimberly, here you go. And LaToya, oh, I was going to sit on your lap. You stay right there. Clap it up one more time for my friends, y'all. All right, so listen, I love being in this space because this group of people, these individuals here they set the platform for future generations. And what they've been through and their life, if we could pass this mic around, we would hear so many stories about what they've overcome. But now let's talk about giving back to them in a healthy way. LaToya, what do you have to talk to us about today?
I have several things.
Can we clap it up for LaToya?
So first, my name's LaToya Hinton Howery. I am the CEO and Research Director of Next Innovative Clinical Research, and that's where we conduct clinical trials provided by pharmaceutical companies. So before your doctor can write you a prescription, I work with the pharmaceutical team to make sure that the medication works, and then make sure that it works for us. So right now, there's a huge underrepresentation of African Americans in clinical trials, because a lot of people may be fearful, but 9 times out of 10, a lot of people just don't know about clinical trials or where to participate. So what I do is make clinical trials accessible to you all. So I'm located right on 35th and King Drive. Right now, we're conducting clinical trials for people who have chronic kidney disease, and then also we're doing a heart failure prevention study. So overall, we're looking for people who have high blood pressure and diabetes, which is a lot of people in our community. Yeah. So with one of the studies, we're actually trying to prevent heart disease. So we do a total assessment. Everything's 100% free. You get free physical exam, free lab, free imaging if needed. We also do a free EKG, and then you're also paid for participating.
Wow.
So on top of doing clinical trials, our nonprofit, which is Next ICR Foundation, we focus on decreasing health disparities in the community. So I educate people on different health diseases, how I can help, what resources I can bring to the community. But we were awarded a grant from Pfizer to educate the community on sickle cell.
Awesome.
So right now, we will be holding a sickle cell summit on June the 27th at the Sankofa Wellness Center. It's on the west side on Madison. So what we'll be doing is we have someone coming in to facilitate the whole summit, and it's a doctor, Dr. Vivian Sheehan. She's from Atlanta, and she'll be educating on how to identify sickle cell crises and then also treatment. What can you do outside of going to the emergency room? So with this summit, we will be, like I said, it'll be a full day from 9 to 3, educating. We'll be having different pamphlets and things to pass out. Of course, we'll be feeding you all since it's a long day. But we're also looking for individuals who are caretakers of someone who has sickle cell, or also someone who is battling sickle cell, as we call sickle cell warriors. We are paying this person or these people to actually speak on the panel. So we'll be giving an honorarium just to hear your experience with sickle cell.
Wow, clap it up right there. That is some good news, because you know what? The last time you were here, you told us that some deodorants and all of that and medications that African American people take, that wasn't tested on, or it was not tested on us, so it's not even for us. Yeah. So when your blood pressure goes the other way, you're wondering, I'm taking my medicine. It's probably because it hadn't been tested on African Americans.
Absolutely, absolutely. So even though there are some drugs that's on the market, they do have like a phase 4 of these trials where it's like post-market. So it's out there, but they still want to continuously run tests and get data to see how it's working. Is it effective? Should they take it off the market? So these things are important for us to participate in because we need to know.
Yeah, I love that. Clap it up one more time for LaToya. Kimberly, come on, clap it up for Kimberly right here, Kimberly Miles. Come on and talk to us a little bit about what's happening, what's coming up, or what's going on.
Okay, so who knows what's going on the 25th?
Yeah.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you all are aware. I love coming to see you all. I love talking to you all.
Yeah.
And I love you all's support. So I just want to let you know where we are. We currently have 20 appointments signed up. I know we can do better than that because here's the thing. I'm here to answer any questions, okay? I know some of us are fearful, but to this young lady's, what's your name again? I'm sorry. LaToya. LaToya's point, they're doing sickle cell disease. Well, you know that's prominent within our community. But the other piece of that and part of patient care and treatment is blood transfusions, okay?
Yeah.
So we are on the low end of the donor pool. So chances are when someone is in a sickle cell crisis and need a blood transfusion, they're most likely going to get blood from other, okay? Meaning most likely white, okay? Not that that's bad, however, there is complications with that. That's not always the best form of treatment. We as a community need to show up for each other when it comes to blood donations. So that those resources are available to us at the hospital when we're in a crisis. And it's not just sickle cell disease, it's cancer, it's also with maternal health as well. So I understand giving blood is not the most easiest decision to make for simple reasons that some of us are unhealthy. However, please spread the word. Please invite someone. If you can't, invite someone on your behalf and tell them to come support because we want to show up for each other in the community as far as this initiative and this resource.
Thank you. Now, how many spaces do you have available? You said we have 20 people. I'm one of those.
Thank you.
I'm very afraid of needles, by the way.
We're going to take good care of you.
But I know it's important.
It is.
And I can take a little pinch just to know I'm saving somebody's life. I feel like Superwoman up here. So, how many lives am I going to save?
So we have 58 slots to fill. And I know,
still?
Yes, we have, a total of 58 slots to fill. So we have 20 of them already filled, and we have a total of 58 for the blood drive. Okay. And, you don't always have to make an appointment. You can walk in. So if someone can't make an appointment and want to show up, you can still do that. But we do encourage appointments so that you can get the best time frame when you show up to the blood drive. Okay. Now the other thing is we're giving away R&B tour tickets. Like, that's exciting. So I know someone that might want those tickets, right? And there's other gifts and prizes at the event as well, but that's not the main focus, but that's a nice incentive for everybody that shows.
That helps, though. Now, who's this tickets for?
The tickets is for Chris Brown and Usher. That's a hot ticket.
Now you want to get pinched, don't you? Now you want to get blood, don't you?
So, I know we got grandbabies, we got sisters, we got brothers, we got husbands, we got wives. Please, please, please spread the word. Tell them to show up for the community. We're going to have a good time, as we always do.
Always do. Always do.
So come on out, everybody.
All right, clap it up for Kimberly, y'all. Miss Beulah. Hi, Miss Beulah.
Hi, Miss Joni.
Can you reintroduce, as if, who doesn't know Miss Beulah? Let me see. 2 people in the room. 3, maybe. Everybody else, it's 5,000 people in here, and only 3 people raised their hand that they don't know Miss Beulah. Can you all clap it up for Beulah Brent from Sisters Working It Out? Oh, come on, clap it up for her. Miss Beulah, how you doing today?
I am great, Miss Joni.
I'm so happy to see you.
Well, I'm so happy to see you too, Miss Joni.
Tell us a little bit about your organization and anything else you'd like to share with us, please.
So since everybody knows me, I don't have to do that, except for the 3 people who raised their hands. But nevertheless, I'm Beulah Brent, CEO for Sisters Working It Out, which is a women's health organization. And I am so glad I did come. I've been fussing at Ms. Joni by bringing me up here, right? Yeah. But one of the good things I wanted to share as of officially today, Sisters Working It Out has moved into the Turn Center.
Oh!
So
nice.
We are so grateful to the team, the staff right here at Bright Star to be a part of the Turn Center. Yeah. And one of the things that makes this so incredible, I know their vision is the same as ours and vice versa. So one of the things we do every Thursday, we actually have a support group called Voices of Victory. And we changed that because I know with God everything's possible, right? Yeah. So we used to call it a support group, cancer support group. But I wanted to change that because sometimes we need more. We just need some people to talk to as women. So I talked to God about, and let me say this to you, and I'm not trying to preach. And if I do, I'll pass it. If it's okay, I'll pass the basket later.
We'll get the basket for you, Miss Beulah.
But one of the things I do before I make decision, I really do go to God and ask God, which direction should I take? And so he said, acknowledge him in all thy ways. And I promise you, I try to acknowledge him. And half of the time where I tried to go, he won't let me go. So I'm happy that, I go kicking and screaming. But the thing about it is when we ask God to do something, sometimes it's not going to always go our way. So one of the things about changing and working with, we work closely with Northwestern, the same partners that you all work with. And one of the things they said, with Ms. Beulah, you guys do so much work, can we just not focus on breast cancer and cervical cancer? So we kind of pivot into the women's health instead to say we deal with chronic disease. And like these ladies, what we do not do, we have the resources that we could actually reach out to say this is what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Even right now, working with Bright Star, using their trauma centers, trauma care. Yeah. I had a patient yesterday who called. I said, I got the right organization for you. So being able now to bring these women in and just pass them right on over to someone that I'm in the building with, it's going to be, I'm telling you, I sure hope that staff like me because I promise you.
We love you.
You know what? By the time I finish, I need you to say this again next month. I need you to say that again next month. Because one thing I do, if I can't get you on one phone, I'll call you on the other phone. So I'm going to call you till I get you. So that's why I said I hope they love me next month. Because that is basically what we do.
I love that. Clap it up for Miss Beulah, y'all. Now, I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about after this, but listen, I'm never stuck for words. I got the gift of gab, and we can get this done. So we're going to go around one more time. We're going to start with LaToya again. LaToya, what do you think the biggest challenge is as it relates to getting people connected to a resource that we need in our community? What is the biggest challenge in getting them in and saying yes?
So there's not a challenge getting them in and saying yes once they are exposed to me being there. So it's them knowing that I'm there. And once I educate and say what I'm doing, how I do it, I haven't had a patient say, oh no, I don't want to be involved in that. It begins to make sense to them and say, okay, I understand why I should participate and why I should do this. And the other thing is letting them know that this is free will. So you can, if at any time you don't want to participate, at any time you don't want to take the study drug, you can say, hey, this isn't for me. I don't want to do this anymore. And that makes them more comfortable. It's not like what may have been seen on with Tuskegee study, where they were forced to be in something and they had to follow up. They had to, you don't have to do anything.
You can jump out at any time.
You can jump out at any time. You know, it's just about having that conversation about how to do it. But a lot of people don't know that even if you're on a trial and you're on medication, when you decide to come off, you can still stay on the trial. We'll just follow you through. You get paid for your visits, get paid for the physical exam. You're just not taking the drug. But a lot of people don't know that that's possible. They think that if they're a part of, they have to take the drug. And also, not all clinical trials are drug. Some are devices. So right now we're doing a yeast infection study, and it's a device. It's a cooling device because the theory is yeast is there because the vagina is warm, is damp, is dark. If they change one of those things, would the yeast go away? So this doctor created a device to cool the vagina down, and the patients have been showing positive results with their yeast infections.
Wow.
So, again, not all clinical trials are drug. It's devices as well.
I love that. I love that. You're pushing forward. That's why we have to keep all of this in front of our community to let them know and continue to bring awareness, because it's going to help in the future. It's going to help us in the future. And same question, Kimberly, with you. What is the biggest challenge you think when it comes to giving blood?
I would say most people say that they don't like needles. And as they say they don't like needles, we often have to go get a clinical exam, right? Most of us are getting clinical exams and they're drawing blood, so it's the same stick. It is the same pinch, it's the same, a couple of seconds of pain. But a couple of seconds of pain, that resource can help save up to 3 lives. So I don't think people realize that. Also, every 2 seconds, someone is in need of a blood transfusion.
I would just have to think if it was somebody I really loved that was laying on the operating table and they didn't have the blood they needed, the difference between saving that individual and them passing away. See, that'll push you to action. That's why I'm going to wear my Superwoman shirt. The day, what is it? What's the day of the event again?
The day of the event is the 25th of June. That's a Thursday. We start at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
Streets 95 is going to come out. There's going to be music. It's going to be a lot of distractions. So if you're scared of needles and you feel like you might pass out, you might have a lot of fun along the way. So
and then you know what?
I encourage you to come.
Let me say this, that even if you're on the fence about it, come out anyway.
Please support.
Come out and show your support. I hope everybody in this room will be there on Thursday, the 26th, the 25th.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thursday the 25th, starting at 2 o'clock. Just come anyway and enjoy the festivities and maybe somehow right here.
Yep. So a quick announcement. It has been moved here to the church. It was at the Turn Center, but it's now going to be moved here at the church.
Oh, we're going to have a good time. Now, y'all know we have a good time in this building.
Yes, we do.
Just come anyway, and being in that atmosphere just may change your mind, but we need 38 more people to sign up to give blood.
We do.
Who has their phone out right now? Anybody? I want you to calculate that. 38 times 3, and somebody give me that number real quick. 38 times 3. Anybody have your phone and can get to your calculator? What is it? 114? 114 lives can be saved that day if 38 people will sign up to give your blood. A quick pinch, and it's done. All right, so think about it, but come out anyway, get in the atmosphere, and you may need a whole nother bus after this is over.
Hope so.
I hope so. Clap it up for Kimberly, y'all. Same question, Ms. Beulah. Now, your question is going to be a little bit different. Okay. Because in addition to everything that you do, you are also an advocate for people who need someone to go alongside of them to go to their appointments as a second set of ears, eyes, whatever. What would you say is your biggest challenge when you're dealing with somebody riding them to the hospital or home? What is the biggest challenge for you when you're dealing with the community and just assuring them that they're making the right choice and going to get checked out? If I have asked it correctly.
I guess I wouldn't necessarily call it a challenge. I'll call it a moment in time. And the reason I call it a moment in time, I get to be that counselor that they need at that time. And to hear their stories is one thing I've learned in doing what I do is storytelling. And storytelling would make me sell my house, my children, my husband.
Wait a minute.
I'm joking. Storytelling basically will have you doing things that you really do have to ask God, is this the assignment for you? Okay. Because of the heart that I know I have for people when they tell me their stories. Oh, yeah. You know, it makes you stop and say, how much of this can I put on my plate? Knowing I have too much already on my plate. Yeah. But one quick story, a young lady, I think she was 72, 73, and her son, she had two sons. One was a drug addict, one was an alcoholic. And because she had those two sons and she couldn't get help to get to and from her doctor's appointment, she basically told her story to someone who called me and told me. And I ended up reaching out to her, and she had radiation. So she said, I'd rather die than to bother people about going to and from
Say that
appointment.
Again, Ms. Beulah.
She said, I would rather die than to tell anybody else that I need to get to and from my doctor's appointment. Wow. So because I feel like I'm a burden to someone with two grown men at home and neither one can do anything for me. So just listening to her story, you know, it says, you know, I put everything down. So, you know, I did the ugly cry for her. So, but what I did, I ended up finding out her days, what I could do to help her. And truly, I started off taking her 3 days a week and then asking her if any way I can get anyone else to take her. But she didn't have anyone else to take her to her appointment. And the hospital that she ended up going to, they would take her so far. And then they would drop her off, and she would have to catch the bus home because it was out of the area in which the hospital delivered. So I end up calling my nephew, who's an Uber driver, and say, hey, if I take this patient to the hospital 3 days a week, can I get you to do the other 2 days a week? And that's what we did for 6 weeks. We took her to and from her appointment for 6 weeks. And I know some of you guys probably heard this story before. She ended up falling in love with my nephew.
What?
I can say some things to make y'all say, well, girl, so let me put it this way. She ended up falling in love with my nephew to say, because she's a mom's, a boy mom. Yeah. So she was so touched about what he was doing, and he was so respectful. Yeah. So that's what I mean. Y'all got some dirty mind. Pastor would say, y'all got some dirty mind. So she ended up telling me, if I love you to life, but can I get your nephew to take me to all my appointments?
Wow.
So, but just because she wanted to say, how is it that I missed the opportunity for raising a son like this?
Oh,
it was basically wanted to say, I just love being, because I'm a mom to two sons that I can't say anything good about them. But she got her treatment, she got her radiation, she rang the bell, and those are the things that I enjoy doing.
Clap it up for that beautiful story. That is amazing. So you have to. It's a heart thing. You got to love what you do. You got to love the community that you serve. And these three ladies absolutely love us. They love the community. And there's one other young lady that I want to bring to the front, and that is our executive director, Mrs. Lucretia Kindred, who absolutely loves. You know what? I need my glasses because I thought that was Lucretia sitting back here. So, I see Dominique. And I see Dr. Stephen Hale. Clap it up. Y'all come on up here. Clap it up for Dr. Stephen Hale and Dr. Dominique Horton. Clap it up, y'all. Oh, this is a great day after all. God is great. Clap it up for Dr. Stephen. Y'all know who this is. I think they must have some announcements or something. I'm going to turn this mic right on over here.
What's up, Power fam? Baby, they told me it was the Power Party, and y'all know I couldn't miss the Power Party. Dr. Dominique and I are coming a gentle reminder. Most of you all in this room are constant supporters of P.O.W.E.R University. So we have our next, shout out to P.O.W.E University, where we at? We have our next P.O.W.E University. I have the flyers outside on the way out. It's going to be June 13th, this Saturday. It starts at 10 a.m. And we'll be talking about how to support individual students who have behavioral or school-based challenges. So we have a board-certified behavioral analyst coming. We have a school psychologist coming. And of course, you know, we got the vendors. And the best part, the Harold's Chicken. Everybody get to leave with a 4-piece dinner. Dr. Dominique, what you got to say to the folks?
Oh, I think you said it all. We just want to make sure we see you. When? Saturday. At what time? 10 o'clock. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Clap it up for our Behavioral Health and Education Department. You know, I'm so glad that they took the time to come over. We have a good time. We really do love each other. Bright Star Community Outreach is a bona fide family. I see Cicely back there. Come on, Cicely. Clap it up for Cicely, everybody. She waving her hand. I think she's waving at me. Is she saying she ain't coming up here? Is that what she's saying? But I see, oh God. Oh.
Power, make some noise up in here. Y'all not loud enough. I don't hear y'all. I said power. Come on, make some noise. Which table got the best looking people
right
at the table?
Right back here. Back here. Hey.
Oh my God. What a blessing it is to be here. I miss y'all, Power. You know what? And guess who tried to stop me from coming up here? Okay, she ain't really trying to stop me. She ain't really trying to stop me. Y'all, everybody who glad to be alive, let me hear y'all real loud.
Hey!
I need to hear y'all louder than that. Come on, come on, come on. Let me just tell y'all something. I'm so grateful for all of you all. You make this successful.
Yes, sir.
You cause this to be something really amazing and transformational to the community. And it's because of you all that we continue to do this kind of thing. And how many of y'all got some friends that should be coming to Power with you sometime? Raise your hand. You tell them jokers that I need them to come and see us every now and then. This is really what it's all about. Now listen, I want to just share this with y'all, and I'm out your way. Y'all know the school board election is coming up? Right? How many of y'all care about our schools in the area? All right. So I was talking today on our meeting with Lucretia and Dr. Dominique and some of the folks that's a part of our Community Action Council Executive Committee. And we were trying to figure out how do we make sure that we engage parents in the process around the work that we're doing education-wise. How do we engage grandparents in the work that we do around schools? How do we engage guardians in the work that we do around schools? And let me just tell you something. I do believe this. So go the school, so go the community. Can I say it again? Everybody say, so go the school, so goes the community. And that's really what it's all about. So I need you all to get yourselves ready to be a part of some of our working meetings. I know we come in and have a good time. We're going to dance. We're going to play bango. That's how my grandmama used to say it down south. She said, boy, I'm going to bango. It wasn't bingo ever. You know, I would remind her that you spell it B-I-N-G-O. I don't know where you get the A from, but I'm trying to tell you that I need you all to be a part of it. And so I said, let me just step in and see if I can just do a little bit of a litmus test. If we took a portion of power to talk about education, how many of y'all would still show up to help?
Would.
This is awesome. Because we need to make sure that we use our voices. And I think many of you all live in 6B. And so I was thinking about running for the school board. And I'm like, nah, nope. I was like, I just prefer to run for Jesus. That's it. But I decided to run somebody else. And his name is Pastor Michael Neal. Everybody say Pastor Michael Neal. I need y'all to say it like you mean. Say Pastor Michael Neal. Now, how many of y'all live in senior buildings? Raise your hand where they vote. All right, how many of y'all live in homes where other people live with you and they vote? Raise your hand. All right, hands down. How many of y'all vote? That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to be asking you all to help us because the vote is going to be in November. Now, let me tell you why this is important, and then I'm out of here. Do you not know that there will be 21? This is actually crazy. There will be 21 school board members, and there are 20 different districts that all of them represent. And they will be voting on education and controlling a $10 billion budget. Everybody say 10 billion. 10 billion. Let me tell you what's ridiculous about that. There are a lot of people who want to have these powerful positions just so that they can control stuff, but it doesn't make our schools get better. Y'all know what I'm talking about? They just want the power, but they don't want the responsibility. And so we're trying to hold people accountable to say, hey, what a shame it would be for them to get in the seat, but then they don't do nothing. That's right. And that's not what we want, and that's not what we need. Wait a minute. Can I tell y'all something? Do you not know that many of our schools, the students can't even read on grade level? No, I'm not joking. 2 to 3 years behind they were before COVID. And then because of COVID, they got 2 to 3 years behind even more. And many of our schools are literally graduating students who are graduating from 8th grade, but they read on a 4th grade level. They're graduating from 12th grade and they read on an 8th grade level. But they graduate them because they need to make it look like they're doing a good job. Now, don't blame it all on the principals. Don't blame it all on the teachers. Because teachers and principals, y'all ought to clap, do an amazing job with what they got. Now, some of them need to be fired, but we ain't going to call no name today. Because if you ain't going to do the work, you shouldn't collect the check. You ought to clap right there. Come on now. If you ain't going to do the work, you shouldn't collect the check. Do we have any folks in this room that used to be an educator, teacher, you retired, or you were principal? You please stand. Y'all go crazy for these folks. If you worked in the school, please stand. Come on now. Even if you worked in the clerk's office, thank you for all your work. Come on now. That substitute teachers, come on. Are y'all not going to clap for these educators? Thank you all for all the work that you've done, even Safe Passage. Thank you. But listen, let me say this. We're going to need your help. Hold somebody's hand right now that's better looking than you. I see 4 of y'all wouldn't touch nobody. I saw what just happened. Go on, hold your neighbor hand. Hold that neighbor hand. Look that neighbor in the eye and say, neighbor, we need your voice and your vote. Make some noise for that person right there. So y'all promise y'all ain't gonna get mad if we turn a little bit of power into real power that takes power into our schools and help these schools. And this is really what it's all about. So the next time you have power, I'm going to be coming in, and I'd like to have some conversations with you all to make sure we empower you to help our schools go crazy for the greatest executive director, Lucretia Kendrick. Y'all make some noise now.
Listen, continue making some noise for the best CEO ever, Pastor Chris Harris. Don't we love him? All right.
Lucretia, let me ask you a question.
No, that's it.
I know you scared I'm gonna give away some money. She don't think I know why she came up here.
It's time to go.
She think I'm gonna give away some money. But I don't have no meeting for 2 hours, so I can stay here.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Somebody call.
All right, I tell you what, I'm gonna do it this way. Is this the bingo machine?
That's the bingo machine.
All right, let's play bingo right quick. Just one game for me. Just one game. Because whoever win this bingo game, they're getting $100. That's all I got.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. Joni, are we ready?
I got to give them some money. Can we do it, Joni? I got to give. Okay. $100. Okay, I went too far, didn't I? Okay, $200. Okay.
All right.
Okay. She want to play bingo now.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic
Don't
off.
mute my mic. Don't do it.
Cut the mic off.
You mute R. Kelly, not me. Don't mute. All right, what we got? That's right. Put them to work. Didn't we have some awesome panelists here today? Come on. All right, what's the number? Somebody finna get $200.
All right, here we go. 061.
061.
061.
Come on.
All right, here we go. We doing I-21. B2.
Slow down. Jesus Christ.
All right, I-21. We did 061 first. I-21. B2.
Now wait, before she read this next one, this is only for old school folk that used to be in the old school church back in the day. Anybody remember the preacher would be like, read? Come on, read the next one. Read.
N43.
N43.
N43. I-28. I-28. N35. N35. B13.
Everybody tell her, read.
B13. I-17. I-17. I-25.
You hear them saying, read? Keep going.
I-25. O-74. O-74.
Now wait. Look, it's gonna be powers, and I ain't gonna even be here, and y'all gonna be playing bingo, and they gonna be like, read. That PCH effect, I'll mess it up, won't I? Come on, read.
B8.
Oh.
G52. B14. B9. O71. I-24.
Wait a minute. Y'all don't want no money?
How close are we? Who needs two more?
Who needs two more?
All right.
Who needs one more? All right, hold.
Okay.
All right, they only need two more. Now, Lucretia, we need you to pull some anointed numbers. My God.
What number do we need out there?
Oh. Now you finna cause some trouble. You finna cause a fight up in here.
All right. B14.
All right, hold on. Is that one? No? All right, hold on. Shh, hold it. Let me see something. Says it's taking her so long to make y'all win. 250. Somebody finna win $250.
G58.
Oh, she trying to call the numbers quick now.
067.
Wait, hold. Who is that? Hold it. What you got? She got bingo. Let's see. Hold on. You better praise him, girl. Praise him. Let's see what we got. Okay, hold on. All right, let's check this out. My God. She said, Pastor, I listened to you on 6 a.m. prayer this morning. Did y'all see that? She said, like, Now let's see.
Right, call
let's
the
see.
numbers.
All right, Lucretia.
All right.
Don't mess this up now.
I'm not. I'm looking.
All right, now as I call these off, I'm going to call each one and y'all got to say read. You ready?
Oh, my goodness.
All right. B9.
Yes.
Right. I-24.
Yes.
N35.
Yes.
G58.
Yes.
067.
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right. Is there a second bingo? Is there a second
Look at the
bingo?
Lord. We got another one.
We
You
got
got another
validate.
same one? Oh my God.
Come on.
Wait. Can y'all celebrate over here? That's 250.
Yes.
You won too?
All right. Let's make sure.
Oh my God. Now,
you got to make sure.
Now wait. Now you know what? This how I know this is a good section. And this how I know this is a good section. Listen, if you can't celebrate your homie winning,
Yes.
your neighbor winning, there's something wrong. They over here celebrating like she finna give everybody $20 a piece. My God. All right, let's see what you got. I'm gonna call these out and watch the crowd know what to say. B14.
Yes.
I-17.
Yes.
My God. Free space. G58.
Yes.
067.
Yes.
250 over here, baby. 250. Y'all make some noise up in here. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
This is her first time here.
Oh, welcome.
Power, if y'all glad about a newcomer winning, make some noise for her.
Amazing. Welcome.
Clap your hands in here. Tell her, say, welcome to the family. Say, welcome to the family. Y'all say, power, power, power. Now, y'all do me a favor. Point your hand toward both of them. We congratulate y'all.
Yes.
And I want y'all to say these words to all of them, to both of them that won. Y'all ready? Look at them and say, neighbor.
Neighbor.
Can I hold something? Make some noise for them one more time. Love y'all, power. See y'all in a couple weeks.